So what is question zero? Several years ago, I was working on a project that was probably near impossible to complete. It was audacious and probably 50 or 60% of it beyond my immediate control. And I was sharing this with Dr. Carl Mack, who was worked for the NAACP, worked as the executive director of the National Society of Black Engineers, an engineer himself, originally from Mississippi. And he said, too often when individuals, either in their own lives, planning their own lives, their own career, their own purpose or direction, or when they're managing projects, get distracted, he said. And they sometimes take on easy problems or problems that are down the road, but they don't take on question zero. And the way he explained it to me was, question zero is the problem that you need to address today that is crucial and necessary for everything else that you're going to do. And if you get this one piece done, then many other pieces will begin to fall in place. Oftentimes this is a hard problem. It might involve that you conquer some of your own fears. You might need to bring together a team of people that hasn't always gotten along. You might need to deal with multiple organizations. And sometimes there's your own personal hurdles that you need to address that has prevented you from tackling this one issue. And we all are familiar with things that block our own thinking, or ways in which we get inside of our own heads to stop us from being our best or realizing our best dreams. So question zero is an approach or a framework or a lens that I often come back to if I'm getting stuck in a project or if I am meandering. Because often what it means is I have avoided question zero. I've avoided question zero in terms of how I am managing a project, how I'm sort of addressing something in my own sort of professional career direction. And when I focus on that question zero, then it gives clarity. And then I know, okay, the next day or this morning, or this is what I need to tackle. And once I break through, once I tackle that, and even times just owning the question that this is what I need to address and beginning to share that with others, it begins to sort of not necessarily resolve itself, but you get focused and you are able to bring your energies and you're able to bring your team's energies and you're able to get support because you've got an absolute clarity on what needs to get done. So I think the question zero framework or lens can be instrumental in so many aspects of your professional and personal life. So when you're feeling stuck, or when you're managing a complex project, or when you just need to set or reset your work, ask yourself if you're working on question zero. And if you're not, kind of write that down and try to discern what question zero is for you in life, in career, in project management. Think about question zero and ask yourself, what's your question zero for today? Have a great afternoon.